Welcome back to Ultrasign, and once again, Andreas, you have something for me.
Yes, and now today I'm gonna play the second electronic-ish song, but this is a Swedish band called
Okay.
Kite.
Never heard of.
They are a pure electronic act that are very interesting, and I think the music is fantastic, and they really care about the visual side. And they, when they play live, for example, they play, and this again, they lose money because it's so ambitious. They played like Cosmonova in Stockholm,
Okay.
uh, and they have people for months creating this 3D uh, material to. So it's not just a screen behind the band, which
Yeah.
is usual. This is like you're in their universe. And
Is it the live video we're gonna look at,
no, it's
or
not, but it
okay?
somehow it could be because you never know where the. I
Okay.
mean, you don't actually see the band
Yeah.
in the videos on, and when they play live, they are very kind of just two shadows, and it's all about the visuals. They
Uh,
also did a concert at uh, the Opera House in Stockholm uh, 3 years ago, and the ticket sold out in 10 minutes, months
so
before
they
their
have
show.
a hardcore fan base or something.
Yes, I
Yeah.
mean they are not well known to the uh, major public, but they have a hardcore following.
It's so many bands here in Sweden. They
Yeah,
can be really, really good and have a hardcore fan base, but when they choose new people for so mycket bättre or something like that, it's
yeah,
always the same kind of artist and always the same,
because
and it's
in the format it has to be something that everyone can like.
yeah, but we
But
have so
it
much
ends up,
fantastic art,
yeah,
musicians and artists that from here in Sweden that are well known out country. Do you see that?
yeah,
And
out of country, yeah.
yeah, and have a hardcore fan base, and I think it's a little bit sad.
I
I
think
think
it's that, and I think it's not
it's,
new, but especially the last 10, 15 years, it
yeah,
has come to this because also 80s, 90s, we had much more uh, space for kind of interesting, kind of uh, different bands, but there's no forum for them to be played anymore. It used to be Swedish Radio P3 that could kind of almost break an unknown independent artist because it was great, but that's gone. Now they
yeah,
also they are in competition with the commercial stations, and they kind of adopted their format, which to me makes it completely.
well,
I
I
can't.
don't listen to that channel anymore.
No, I can't.
So so,
It just
but I
upsets
know
me.
what you mean. I have discovered some really good music for 15 years ago there. So
Yeah, me too. But that's completely gone now. It's just it's what's on every station, and
yes, but
and
let's talk about that more
yeah,
another time, and
yes. Okay,
let's
here's the
listen to
plan.
this band. Or have you anything more you want to say about them before we listen?
Yeah, I could, but let's just listen.
Yeah, okay, we can take that after.
Yeah.
um, okay, Kite True Color.
Yeah.
Cool. You have sound there?
Yeah.
We got a situation where
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. So what's your take on that?
Well, a lot, I think. Um,
Okay. Yeah, it is a
because
lot.
uh, because well, kind of depressing. Well, not the music or the quality for the music, for that was really good, but the feeling, you know, sitting there or in the water with you know, a shirt that you got on the hospital when you are
Yeah, it's a mental
yeah,
hospital.
mental hospital,
Hospitals,
and
yeah.
and um, and well, well, it says a lot, and the music is really fitting to the video this time. Um,
Yeah. It's also, I think it's so clever. Obviously,
yeah,
this is not an expensive video, but it's used cleverly with what money they have, I think. And it's distressing, almost a bit, uh, unsettling in a way,
yeah,
because you don't know what you're actually seeing, uh, gender wise, and then you start thinking quite early, is what's up with the eyes? Something is wrong.
You mean the double eye, or what you call it when you have
Yeah,
paint eye
and
on the eye?
and it's
Yeah,
just, I mean, without that, the video would not be as uh, unsettling or depressing, I think. But it's just, I at least to me, I remember the first time I saw this video, I had to look 3 times because
mm,
what am I seeing, or more like what am I feeling?
yeah,
Because I did hear the song before because it was a single. So I since I'm interested in the band, I always listen to their new music. But then with this video, it really started some questions, even though it's kind of simple, but it's clever.
it's very clever, and I live near a hospital. Talking about hospitals, and sometimes they have this
Oh, it's the helicopter.
yeah, helicopter, and it's very hard to do something about that sound with the
Yeah.
sound. But okay, yeah, it was clever done, and it a lot of feeling, and the music was very fitting, as I said. Um, and I start thinking about how close some kind of music is in what they
Yes.
feel, what they make you feel, because I think that is more important than what kind of genre. Yeah, what do you say it?
Yes.
Genre.
Yeah.
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 What genre you are, because this could have been some progressive metal band that just did an experiment with.
Yeah,
Okay, now we're trying something else.
I was gonna
Uh,
say this has more in common with progressive metal than lots of
yes.
uh,
Uh,
band with progressive metal. And also, this has, I mean,
well, I
another
know a lot
electronic
of
band
yeah.
would
Continue.
not, another electronic band, their video or visuals would maybe have more to do with this heavy rock band, but not in this dream world that usually progressive rock uh, is in, and this stuff as well. So it's, I mean, if nothing else, it shows that it's kind of, there's no limits or no borders between genres or styles. It's about uh, feeling and emotion.
Yeah, and in the end, is what music make you feel.
Yes.
and that can be a good hip hop or good metal or good
Yeah.
electronic. If it make you feel something, it doesn't matter. And this make me feel something. And I was thinking about a Swedish band, Katatonia, if you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they had something in common,
Yeah.
but they are so different. But it's something with what they made me feel that wow, I really like that. And well, I don't like to feel depressed, but I like music that fitting that kind of.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't like to feel depressed either, but I love melancholic stuff because it's a spectrum of feelings that we all have, and
Yes, and
it's like comforting in a way.
yes,
Then not I. That's why I don't like most Swedish, I mean mainstream artists, because everything is so happy and they are so perfectly looking, and
yeah,
there's nothing interesting for me.
yeah. And the problem with that is that depressing stuff or that melancholic stuff feels more honest than what we're gonna do for some fake happiness.
Yes.
Because a lot of that is okay. We have to write another stupid love song, and that's okay. I have to say, write a good love song is one of the hardest thing to do, and it not many band can do that. I mean, you have to be like Leonard Cohen to do a good love song,
Yeah,
and
but
most
that
of people
means,
can't do that. Um,
well, they try, but
yeah, they try, but
sounds like a Barbie doll. And
it's cool.
I don't want to listen to a Barbie doll. There's nothing wrong with Barbie dolls, but I rather have the doll you have behind you.
Yeah, my skin
Yeah,
doll. Yeah, I know.
like that 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 kind of sets something in motion uh, to me. But
Yeah,
hey, everyone's different. But this is why I like Kite a lot, because they are also, of course, kind of underdogs, and they are not afraid to. I mean, they have nothing to lose. They do other stuff for a living, and they do this out of passion, and they don't. They are not signed to a major label. They are completely independent, but very successful in a very narrow uh, electronics scene.
yes, and well, they have a new fan in me. If I think I have to listen to more, of course, but if it's this good or similar,
It is
I'm a new fan for them. So
some is better. It depends, but this combination with the song, which I think is great, but the combination with this video,
yes,
it's another dimension, of course, and I really like it, how they, it's just without the video, the song would never be the same to me, even though I heard it without having seen the video the first time.
maybe another kind of feeling, but or similar. But yeah, I get you.
Yeah, but now that's planted forever. I mean,
Yeah.
when I
Yes.
listen to the songs, because I have this on some playlist or whatever, uh, I always carry the feeling of the visual with the song, if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean, and I think that's well. What? How do you say it? We're ending with that wise words from you.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Yeah, and see you next time, everyone.